Namaste, and thank you so much for joining me. And yes, this is a new place that I'm live streaming from. It's a undisclosed location at this time because we had a little connectivity problems at the house. So that's okay because we're getting ready to go to the Lions Club and live stream from there starting in the new year, starting on, I believe it's January 10th is the day that we're going to be live with people and coming to you still at the same time, at the same place. Anyway, let's get started with our yoga. Thank you so much for being with me today. Remember, as we go through our yoga today, if anything feels wrong, stressful, difficult, painful, sensitive, triggering, or in any way uncomfortable for you, you are certainly welcome to modify it, minimize it, listen to your body, and it will tell you what's right for you. Remember, I'm just one lady here and I cannot know what's going on with you, but you do. So listen to that inner yoga teacher and your body's wisdom will guide you the right way. So having said all of that, let's take a moment to focus on the breath and maybe place the hands in a prayerful pose near the heart. Close the eyes. And as you breathe in through your nose, fill the belly full with air. Fill the lungs full with air. Fill every part that can hold air in. Let it fill the body with air. Take a moment to feel how that feels when you're full of air. Expand out, suspend. And when it's time to exhale, just let it all go naturally out of the body. And at the end of your exhalation, maybe squeeze the belly in, force all the little remnants of air that's hanging around. Force it out so there's plenty of room for new air as you breathe in. Fill the belly first, the chest, the throat, even into your sinuses, inside your head, inside your mouth, inside your ears. Fill in as much air as you can. And with your next exhalation, let it all go and drop the head in front of the chest and begin to move your chin along your collarbone, left and right. Slow that movement down quite a bit. Breathing in one direction and breathing out the other direction. And guess what? I'm going to turn some music on so we have a little bit of rhythm to control how we go about doing our work. FM mode. No. That didn't work. All right, so we'll just keep a quiet class today. So hands on knees, if you're comfortable with that. Slide the back of the body back and roll back on your hips. Tuck your chin into your chest. Exhale. And then slowly pull against the knees and blow the chest forward. Lift the face. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and inhale. This is our camel ride. It's a great way to start your class. Rounding the back, drop the head, exhale, arch the back, pull the shoulders back, lift the face, inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale, and inhale. Hey, hi Ellis, hi Jane, hi Audrey, and Greg, I know you're there too. All right, so we're gonna take the arms and just swing them around the body, breathing in and out. Awesome. Take the hands straight out from the shoulders. Turn the hands palm up if you like, and lift. Breathing in, reach up. Stretch as tall as you can. Reach, reach, reach. Up, up, up. Breathe in. And take one hand down to the floor near your hip, and use that as a little bit of support. Let's reach over as we stretch the side body. Coming up, reach again. Reach, stretch, and exhale. Reach up, breathe in, and out. And up. And let's hold our stretch. Breathing air into whatever sensation is talking to you at the most right now. Maybe in your armpit, maybe in your neck. Give it some beautiful inhalation. And healing energy comes in with that air. When you're ready, stretch it up. Both hands reaching straight up. Now breathe in. And drop the other hand to the floor next to your hip and stretch it over. Feel that gentle stretch through the whole side body. Reach it up, breathe in. And over we go again. Exhale and reach. Inhale up. Exhale, stretching out. Feel that stretch through the armpit. Maybe create a little extra space between these rib bones on the side beneath the armpit and all the way down to your waist. And then reach up. Both hands reach up. Big stretch up. And then float the hands down. All right, let's stretch those legs out. Take a moment, if you like, to pull the flesh away from your sitting bones. Flex the ankles, point the toes. Flex and point. Sitting tall, reaching up with the spine. Let the arms just rest on the legs or next to your hips. Flex and point your feet and ankles and toes. Keep breathing. Let's hold the point. Keep the ankles pointed just like that. Don't change your ankles. Just pull the toes back and point the toes and flex the toes. Toes, 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 and toes. Keep breathing and move those toes. I want to encourage circulation down to the feet, down to the toes. Got to wiggle your toes to get the blood to really come down there. All right, circle the ankles a few times this way and that. And then just let your feet go soft and flop a little bit. And let your knees go soft and open a little bit. We're going to walk the hands down towards the ankles, towards the toes if you can go that far. Or wherever you go is fine. Round your back, drop your head. This is your caterpillar pose. It's super soft and heavy. Relax the neck and shoulders. Drop the head. And maybe you would notice how it feels in this lower back section of your spine, creating a little extra space between the vertebrae, decompressing those discs. Let your head be so heavy, let it drop. Let's stay here for 3 more long, slow, deep, full breaths. All right, we're going to walk our hands left. Keep walking them left. Come both hands outside of the left leg on the floor. Take your right hand up into the air above that left foot and reach, reach, reach. Maybe draw a circle in the air with your fingertips. And then when you're ready, come back to the middle and we're going to stay down in our caterpillar for 3 more long, slow, deep, full breaths. Release your neck. And just let that head be so heavy. Don't hold it at all. Relax the shoulders. And then when you're ready, walk your hands to the right. Both hands on the outside of your right leg. Take the left arm up into the air above the foot and circle the fingertips and breathe. When you're ready, come on back. Come back to caterpillar in the middle. And if you feel the urge to go a little deeper into this stretch, walk your hands forward a little farther. Drop that head and relax. Beautiful. Walk your hands back up towards the hips. Nice. All right, we're going to take the right leg and bend it. Put the foot on the floor. Take it wide out to the side. And then walk your hands on either side of your extended straight leg. The left leg is for me, is the extended straight leg. Walk as far as you want to go with your hands. And again, drop your forehead in the direction of your knee a little bit here. You may feel your hip opening up. And maybe even reach back and push that knee a little bit back. Nice. Walk your hands back up. And we're going to take this leg back in and bring the ankle on the thigh or above the knee somewhere there. Push the knee away. And then take your hands and scoop up that whole lower leg. Pull it up towards your chest if you can. If this is uncomfortable for you, maybe just hold it extended away from your chest in your arms or hands. But see if you can hold the leg close to the chest and rock left and right. Breathe. Opening the hip a little bit here. And when you're ready, we go to the next move, which is 2 fingers like a peace sign, grab that big toe and bring the heel forward as far as it'll go. Reaching, you should feel a stretch in your shoulder here. Pull the elbow and knee back. Reach it forward, pull it back. Forward and back. Heel as far forward as you can, and then elbow and knee back as far back as you can. 2 more times. Keep breathing. Nice. All right. Stretch the legs out. Let's take a moment to just relax. That was a little intense. Hands on the floor behind your hips and let your shoulders squeeze up by your ears. Just lean back on your arms. Release your belly, release your hips, let your legs flop outward. And twist through the shoulders, looking left and right. Nice. All right. Facing forward. Take the legs through a little bit of a left and right thing. Flip-flop the feet left and right. Keep the legs loose here. Nice. All right. Beautiful. Sitting tall again. Take the other leg and bend it. And then move it out to the side, nice and wide. Hands on either side of the extended leg. Walk them down as far as you want to go. Round the back, drop the head. And if you feel like it would be helpful or beneficial, maybe push that knee back. Push it back and open the hip a little bit more. If that's uncomfortable, you don't have to do that. Wonderful hip opener. All right, come on back up. Bring that leg across. Cross at the thigh with the ankle. Push the knee away. Open the hip a little bit here. And then when you're ready, take your arms and scoop the leg up and pull it to your chest and rock. And as I said before, if that's difficult or uncomfortable for you, you could keep the leg away a little bit and try that. However you do it, just be with yourself here. All right, now 2 fingers, grab the big toe, take the heel forward, pull the elbow and knee way back. It's almost like slowly sawing a log kind of motion. Pull it back, reach it forward. Keep breathing, inhale, exhale. All right, place it down and let's go back to leaning on our hands behind the hips. Just let your shoulders squeeze up by your ears and twist. Look left, look right. Turning the shoulders and the upper body and the head, left and right. Breathe in and out. Awesome. Come back to seated, tall, straight back. Awesome. Take the right hand all the way up. Reach it high up, stretch, stretch. Look up at it, reach up. And then bend the elbow and take the hand out to the back of the neck. And the other hand's going to reach and just gently touch the elbow. And gently, if you like, pull the arm a little bit behind the head, stretching the tricep and the armpit. If you want, you can even dip the body over a little bit and look up. Awesome. Come on straight up and swish the hands open. Close the other hand down to the back of the neck. Gently touch the elbow. And if you feel good about it, pull the elbow a little bit behind the head. If you feel good with that and you want to try something even a little bit more into your stretch, tip the body over a little bit and look up. And straighten up. Open the arms straight up and bring them on down. And let's give ourselves a hug. Wrap the arms around, grabbing shoulders. And you're going to look and see which elbow is on top, because next time we'll put the other elbow on top. So make a note of which one you put on top. If you can, walk your hands a little farther back behind your shoulders, reaching back behind those shoulders with your fingertips. Breathe in and start to sway, 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 sway. Awesome. Come to the middle. Elbows point up at the ceiling. Look up. Breathe in. And then tuck the elbows in at your waist and bow down and exhale. Looking up, breathe in. Looking down, exhale. Elbows point up at the ceiling. Elbows tucked in at your belly button or so and bowing the whole body down. 3 more times just like that. Breathe in and out. And in and out. And in. Open the arms like a flower blooming. Breathe in and slowly bring the hands down. Let's take a quiet moment. Hands can rest on the knees. Close your eyes. Quiet and still. Relax your shoulders. Awesome. Flutter those eyelids open. Nice. Let's give ourselves a hug with the other arm on top this time. So if it was this way before, it's going to be this way. So go for it. Walk your fingers back a little farther if you can. And here we go. Point up, look up, breathe in. Elbows tuck in at the belly button, bowing down, exhale. Beautiful, reaching up and down. Elbows point up, look up, breathe in. And bowing down all the way, exhale. 3 more times. Opening up like a flower blooming. And bring the hands all the way down to the floor. Get ready to go back onto your backside. Take a minute to settle in. Make sure you feel balanced and relaxed and at ease. If anything is not quite right, take this moment to sort it out. And then we're going to have our hands right next to our hips and feet strong on the floor near the hips. Tuck the tailbone under. Push the lower back down into the floor and squeeze your lower belly in. This is pushing the lower back flat against the floor. So our natural resting pose, you may notice the back is arched a little bit, a little low bridge here in the lower back. Let's get that bridge completely flat. Push the lower back against the floor. Tilt your pelvis, squeeze your belly in. If you like to, you can always squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your kegels, squeeze your thighs, but really your main intention here is your lower back pressing against the floor, squeezing down, pushing down, squeezing in. And as you push and squeeze the lower abs in and down, try not to let that squeezing sensation enter your chest. Keep it all below the belly button. Squeeze in, push down. Keep breathing. If it helps, you can turn your hands palm up to relax your shoulders and chest a little bit more. Keep breathing. I'm going to be quiet here so you can concentrate. Squeezing and pushing down and breathing. When you're ready, you can release and relax. Bring the hands up to a surrender pose and take your right heel and put it on your left knee. And then both legs are going to go left, all the way down to the floor. Once you're down, you can allow the heel to leave the knee. Let it just find a comfortable position. Everything's going to be released and relaxed here. This is a gentle spinal twist, very moderate. You probably feel it in your hips or somewhere in your upper back perhaps. If you like, you can turn your head in the opposite direction. But if that feels stressful to your neck, don't do it. And relax, relax, relax. Release. Sink down into the floor, soft and heavy. Let's take the back arm through a big slow circle. Exhale as you reach down towards your hip. Inhale as you open the armpit and reach up. Exhale, reaching down. Inhale, reaching up. Try to really open that armpit as you go through your full 360 degrees. Working your shoulder. Breathe a lot. And when you're ready, just return that hand to the floor. Let everything relax again. Whenever you're ready, unwind. And we're going to let the whole body stretch out on the floor. I'm going to try once again to get this music going. So bear with me. Got it. All right, we're on our backs. And once again, feet are on the floor, hands next to the hips. And tilt your pelvis, squeeze your belly in, squeeze the lower back down into the floor hard. No pressure in your chest or shoulders or arms or hands. Push the lower back down into the floor, squeeze the belly in, squeeze the kegel, squeeze the hips, squeeze the thighs. Push down and breathe. Release and relax. Bring your left heel to your right knee. And then drop both legs to the right. Arms can come up into surrender or wherever it feels comfortable. Once your legs are over, relax them. And if they separate and drift away, that's okay. Release everything in the body from hips to your head. That back arm through a big, slow circle. Reaching up. Breathe in. Open that armpit. Exhale as you come down, reaching past your hip. Open. Inhale. Reaching down. Exhale. Keep it moving. Keep breathing. Whenever you're ready, just return that arm to the floor and sink back down. Deep relaxation. Release down. Let the floor support you. And when you're ready, roll on your back. Stretch the legs out. Reach the arms overhead. Big, long, reaching stretch with a yawn or a sigh. Beautiful. One more time, bend the knees. Hands next to the hips. This time we're going to lift the hips up in the air, drop it down. Squeeze them up and drop it down. Squeeze up, pull the buttocks in. Drop it down and release everything. Let it be soft. Up and down. Squeeze up, drop down. 3 more times. And drop it down. Bring the knees to the chest, hands to the knees, squeeze them in. Bring your forehead close to your knees. And bring the head back down. Open the knees wide and go as far as is comfortable for you. Don't overstretch the inner thigh. It's pretty soft and tender there. And let's close the knees, let them touch, open to whatever width is comfortable for you. Inhale. As you exhale, close the knees again. Let's open, breathe in. And just close the knees halfway here and begin to rock left and right. It's better with music, don't you think? So too. All right, reach the arms up, reach the legs up, circle the ankles, circle the wrists. flex and point. Do whatever feels good. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex, hold your flex. Bring the knees and elbows down. We want the knees to go wide here. So please don't just think that this is all I'm asking you to do. No, we're asking you to split the knees apart and flex the knees as much as you can. Your hips too. We really want a frog squat. All right, push it up. Flex it down. And up. Let's go 10 more times. And up for 10. Point to the ceiling. Flex the ankles and wrists, knees and elbows down. And up for 9. And down. Slowly push it up and point. 8. Flex it down. And up for 7. Point. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up for 6. Point. And flex. Bring it down. Let's go to 5. Up and down. And 4. And down. Push it up and point. That's 3. Bring it down. Up for 2. And down. Last one. Bring it up. And all the way down. Let's just take the arms and legs up into the air and shake them. Shake, shake, shake. Arms, the legs, the hands, the feet, the fingers, the toes. Shake, shake, shake. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Keep breathing. And bring it down. Take your legs out. Reach the arms overhead. Stretch long. And take a break. Relax. Find your Savasana. Hands out from the hips. Palms facing upward. Fingers naturally curled. Feet a little bit wider than your hips. And feet flopped outward. Knees slightly bent or at least loose. Everything's soft and heavy here. Breathe deep. Next on the agenda is the hamstring stretch. Some of us just grab the knee or thigh. Some of us like that strap. If you've got a strap handy or a belt or anything that you can use in this way, if that's how you like to do your hamstring stretch, I just ask you to be careful about going too fast. Take it slow, especially at first. Pull and release. If your knee is bent, it's okay. If it's straight, that's great. Don't worry about that. Listen to your body. Be gentle and slow. And I really encourage you to work with your breathing as much as you're working with your leg. Exhale when you pull the leg in. Inhale when it drifts away. Eventually you'll probably find your full range of motion and even notice that at the edge of your range of motion is your therapeutic edge where the stretch is fairly intense. It talks to you a little bit, listen with love, and don't go past your limits. Lovely. If you like, let's see if we can hold the leg right at the edge of your range of motion where the stretch is intense. For 30 seconds, this is a static stretch. Just relax into it. Try and hold still and breathe deep. You're getting close to halfway through your 30 seconds. Here we go. Another 15 seconds will do it. Hold and breathe. Feel the urge to go deeper now, but you've been patient. You can try and come a little deeper into this hamstring stretch. Finding your new therapeutic edge. It's there with it. Keep breathing. Slowly release and relax. You can remove the strap if you're using a strap and bend the knee. And we're going to take it across the body all the way to the floor. The foot finds the floor. The knee may or may not touch the floor. Open the arms out from the shoulders. Maybe turn your head in the opposite direction of your knee and relax everything. Adjustment to your reclined spinal twist that you feel would be helpful to you. We want to encourage breath, encourage relaxation. Let it be luxurious and deep. Awesome. Let's come onto our backs and do another long body reaching stretch with a yawn or a sigh if you should feel like that's helpful. All right. Let's get ready for a hamstring stretch on the other side. Bringing up that leg. Grabbing the knee or using your strap on the foot. Gently, carefully, slowly, lovingly pull and release. Take your time. How's it going? Pull and release. Are you finding your therapeutic edge where the stretch is intense? Give it a little nudge and then back away. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, pull. Drift away and inhale. Exhale, pull. Let's see if we can hold the leg at or near the therapeutic edge. Hold right there. Keep breathing. Try to relax deeper, more profoundly. And we're doing our 30-second static stretch. Keep breathing. There. Lovely. Now, if you feel the urge to go a little deeper, carefully find your new therapeutic edge. Pull and release and relax into it and breathe deep. If you don't feel the urge to go deeper, stay where you are. You can come out of this stretch whenever it's too much for you. And we're all going to let go now, so release, relax, bend the knee and cross it over. Foot finds the floor. Knee may or may not touch the floor. That's fine. And relax into your reclined spinal twist, allowing the arms to reach outward, the chest to reach upward, and maybe turn your head in the opposite direction, as long as that's not difficult or feel like you're working to hold your head in that position. Make any little adjustment that you feel would help you relax more, whatever it may be, repositioning your legs or your arms or your head or anything. This is your time. Take care of yourself. Breathe deep. Quiet the mind. Stay with your breath. Beautiful. When you're ready, roll on your back. And let's straighten up. Reach the legs out. Reach the arms overhead. Big breath in. Expand your rib cage as big as it'll go as you inhale and reach. And we're going to come on up to seat. All right. Let's have a nice, softly straight back. Fingers, tips come to your shoulders. Circle the elbows back. Breathe in and out. Take the right elbow forward 3 times. Now the left. Forward. And now both. Forward. And backwards. Reach the arms out and start to make your arms move like water waves on the sea. Up and down, gently undulating through. Fingertips, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingertips. Keep breathing. And let's slowly move them in front. All the way up, all the way down. Breathe. Awesome. Bring them to the heart. Close the eyes. Interlock your fingers, squeeze and release as you breathe. Squeeze in, squeeze and release. Invert, round the back, drop the head, push the hands way forward. And bring it back to the heart. Awesome. Lift the elbows to the same level as your wrists and let your fingers go wide in your prayer pose. And we push. Push the hands together. Squeeze the fingertips together using arm muscles and shoulder muscles. Also your chest underneath the collarbone. Work those muscles too. Engage the muscles in the side of your rib cage underneath your armpits. And of course your shoulder blades area can push as well. Everything in the upper body is working hard here. Let your lower body relax. Keep it in your upper body now. Push, push, push. Keep breathing. We're going to let the right arm be stronger than the left. Just a little bit. The hands drift towards the left shoulder, and then the left becomes stronger than the right, overpowering, pushing it back. Hands go to the right shoulder. Let's do that again. Push with the right. Push with the left. And let's go back to the middle. Push, push, push. Switch your hands to a bear grip, interlocking fingers grip, and pull, using all the same muscles you used before. Expand your rib cage a little bit, lift your head, lengthen the neck. Pull your shoulders away from your ears, push them down. Keep pulling. If you like, you can switch your grip quickly and continue to pull. Keep breathing. All right, release and drift those arms out. We're going to take them back. Look up. Squeeze the arms way back. Look up. And from back there, can you lift your arms up overhead? Awesome. Reach up. Find your prayer. Pull it to your heart. Exhale all the way down. And massage those biceps, triceps, up to the shoulders, down to the elbows. And up again. And down. Shake it out. Awesome. Shall we do our table pose? Get up on hands and knees. Love you guys. Hi. All right. Hands are under, wrists are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Fingers spread wide. Press your fingertips into the yoga mat and slowly begin to sway the back down. Lift the face. face, lift the tailbone. And don't collapse in your shoulders. Keep pressing the hands into the floor to elevate the body as much as possible. Let's sway that middle of the back down like a hammock. We're going to take the ribcage right and left. Right and left. Maybe bend the opposite elbow just a little bit. Coming back to the middle. Take it through table and come up to your cat pose. Drop the head, drop the tailbone, arch the back up in the middle. And we're going to take the ribcage right and left. Right and left. Back to the middle. And down. Lift the face, lift the tailbone, sway the back down in your cow pose. Take a nice breath in here. Exhale, drop the tailbone, drop the head, round the back up, cat pose. And we're just going to go back and forth in cat and cow as we breathe. Any speed is perfect. Whatever feels good to you right now. Awesome. Come down onto your elbows. Take the right leg back, put the toes on the floor, and push back through a straight leg. And this is a 30-second static stretch. Keep pushing that heel back and feel that gentle stretch through your calf muscle, through your Achilles tendon, into the arch of the foot. Let's have a really straight knee here. Keep breathing. Keep stretching that Achilles tendon and calf muscle. Last 30 seconds. Let's lift the leg up into the air. Let it go as high as it wants to. Bend and extend the knee a few times. Keep breathing. All right, straight leg. Up and down. Touch the floor with your toes. Lift it as high as it wants. And down. And up. Breathe. Bring it down, knee to the floor. Let's extend the other leg back with the toes on the floor. Push back through your heel. I really ask you to have a straight leg here so you feel it stretch all the way up towards the calf, towards the hamstring. Not just the calf, but the whole back of the leg. It's a gentle stretch here. Pushing the heel back for 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Halfway there. Push, push, push. If you're very aware, you may feel that relaxation reflex that kicks in after 30 seconds. Anytime you're stretching a muscle, it's nice to keep it going for at least 30 seconds. And lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and touch the floor with your toes and up. 3 more times. Keep it up and we're going to bend the knee. Bend and extend as you like. All right, knee down. Take it back. Hips to heels, forehead to the floor in front of your knees. Pose of a child. Back up to table, cat and cow a few more times with me. All right, let's see if we can do our plank challenge. We're going to go 75 seconds. Now, as you know, if you've been with me, we have different ways that we do the plank. You could be on your elbows and your knees if you're just starting and just not too sure about it. You could be on your elbows and toes. That's a really strong plank. That's not modifying too much. I'm going to be up on hands and feet like a push-up position. And you can stay with me as long as you want. You don't have to do the full 75 seconds. We'll be doing some special moves like touch the shoulder, touch the hip, Spider-Man, knee comes close to the elbow, lift the leg, and maybe even side plank. You can do whatever you want. Don't do what is too difficult for you. You can always just modify it or just rest. All right, here we go. Coming up into our preferred plank position. We want the hips low. We want to look down between our thumbs and push the middle of the back up between the shoulder blades. That's a nice strong plank. Keep breathing. And we're going to try to touch a shoulder. So bring a hand up, touch a shoulder, and come down. Try the other side and come down. Let's try touch a hip. And down. And touch a hip. And down. And knee to elbow, that's the Spider-Man. One, and again, try again, and again. Hold your plank, come back to a good, strong position. Lift the right leg up. Bring it down. Lift the left leg up. And down. All right, let's try side plank, turning the feet to their edges. Take one arm up. And back down. Other side, if you want. And back down. All right, onto your knees. Let's rest in pose of a child or any resting pose that you like. Maybe walk your hands one step forward to stretch those arms after that fairly intense plank series. Rising back up to table. So we're going to do our downward dog. That means you need strong hands on the floor. And turn your toes under. Lift the hips and the knees. Drop the head. Downward dog. Push your rib cage towards your thighs. Relax your neck and drop your head. Let's walk the dog. Lift one heel. Let the hips move in the opposite direction. And then bring that heel down and lift the other heel. And the hips shift left and right as you lift the heel and drop it down. Walk your dog. Nice. Come back to a nice, perfect downward dog. Push the rib cage towards the hip, towards the thighs. And really drop your head. All right, we're going for our tummy. If you are feeling strong, maybe try and transition through plank and chaturanga down, all the way down. Once you're down, turn your head to the side, lift your feet, and drop your feet left and right. Everything here is loose in the hips and the lower back, and maybe you feel a gentle massage on your front of your quads, in front of your thighs, as your legs roll left and right. And let the feet just flip-flop back and forth like windshield wipers. And when you're ready, bring the legs down. Turning the toes down so the toenails are on the floor. Slowly lift the chest and bring your elbows under your shoulders. Hands are going to be palmed out on the floor, and this is Sphinx pose. Gazing forward, let your shoulders be a long way from your ears, lifting and lengthening through the upper body and neck. Gazing forward at the eternal horizon. The Sphinx is unchanging through the millennia. All right, we're going to let the Sphinx drop down. So let your elbows carry the body's weight and collapse the shoulders inward, drop the head.
slowly relax the neck and shoulders here. Allow yourself to drop that head down. Let it hang. You may notice that your shoulders collapse inward towards your neck or towards your ears. That's okay. That's okay. Now in this pose, we can do that. Slowly start to sway on your elbows left and right, bringing the forehead close to one arm and then close to the other arm. And just let the head hang. Come into the middle. Let the head hang. Relax everything. And then slowly lift the face, push the elbows into the floor, lengthen the neck. Return to your eternal Sphinx. And slowly lower yourself down. Come back to your resting pose. Let's let the hands drift back to rest on the floor near your hips. Palms up, fingers gently curled. Turn your toes inward and your heels outward. And allow yourself to be in this gentle belly down savasana as if you're hugging the earth. All right, we're going to do a diagonal reach. Take your right arm up and lift your left leg, reaching and lift your face. You can gaze at your hand, you can gaze at the yoga mat just below your nose, whatever's easy for you. Reach with your fingertips and your foot, either through the toes, the ball of the foot, or the heel, as you like. Reach, 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 keep breathing. Without putting your head down, see if you can switch arms and legs in one smooth move. Keep reaching. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Without putting your head down, let's do it in one smooth move back to the first reach. And switch again. Keep breathing. All right, come on down, take a rest, turning the head to one side. Let the toes point inward and the heels point outward again. And relax down, take a breath. Feel your heart beating. Between the reaching and the plank, we did quite some strong work. I'm sure you feel your heart beating now. Beautiful. We're going to put the hands under the shoulders and press up to table again. And once again, let's do a few cat and cows. Check your position in table and then arch and sway with your breath. And then let's see if we can do another downward dog. Make sure your hands can take the weight. Turn your toes under, lift the hips, lift the knees, and drop the head. Reposition your feet once you're up. You want to be in an upside down letter V shape. Push the rib cage towards your thighs, drop your head. All right, we are going to do our three-legged dog. So we want to bring the feet close together. Take all the body's weight on the right leg and lift the left leg up. You can reach the toes towards the wall behind you or the ceiling above you. Drop it down, touch the toes to the floor, and lift the heel up. Exhale down, inhale up. All right, let's switch legs. Take the body's weight on the left leg and lift the right leg to whatever point is okay for you. Everybody's different. Touch the floor with your toe and lift the heel up as high as it'll want to go. Take it easy. Breathe with the movement. All right, bring that leg down and a little bit wider than your hips, and walk your hands back. You can bend your knees and just hang in ragdoll. Let your arms and your head hang. Nice. Move your hips in a figure eight. Reverse it, go the other way. Come into the middle, bend your knees, bring your hands to your knees, and press against your knees to lift the body up. Come to standing, we're going to try our mountain pose. Make sure your toes are pointing forward and rock between, make sure your heels are under your hips, and we rock between the balls of the feet and the heels a few times, just back and forth, finding a happy medium where both parts of the foot are pressing down into the earth, even and smooth and strong. Lift the arch and lift the energy from the arch, lifts up the legs, it tightens the thighs, it lifts the knees, it tucks the belly in, lifts the sternum, pull the shoulders back, let the arms hang, top of the head reaches up. Mountain pose, it looks like you're just standing, but there's a lot going on. And I recommend mountain pose anytime you find that you have to stand, like you're waiting in line at the bank or whatever. Connect your body to the earth and heaven at the same moment. People will look at you and think, wow, that person is well-centered and patient. That's because of your yoga practice. Take a moment for gratitude as you stand in mountain pose. Turn the hands so the palms facing forward. Spread the fingers wide as you can. Breathe in. With your next inhalation, lift those beautiful hands out and up like sunrise on the mountain, keeping the feet connected to the earth strong. Lift. Both hands reach up. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it down. Sunset on the mountain. Visualize the mountain in your mind as you bring the sun up. Beautiful golden rays glisten on the slopes of the mountain. Beautiful pink sky as the sun climbs higher into the sky. Reach it up. And then the sunset on the mountain. Visualize the stars coming out. Maybe the moon there above the peak. Drop it down. Exhale. Bow the head. Awesome. Bend your knees and scoop up all the air you can right in front of your toes. Bring it up and breathe it in. Shove the energy you just gave all the way down to your heels. Let's do that again. Scoop it up. Exhale down. One more time. Awesome. Take your right elbow up. Look up at the ceiling and reach up. Bring it down. Look down and same side, reach it up again. Elbow reaches up, hand climbs, reach up, breathe in, drop it down. Let's try the other side. Reach the elbow up, and then the hand up. Follow it down, look down. Elbow up, hand up, reach up, bring it down. Awesome. Take a wide stance. Turn to look at your left foot. The back knee is straight and the foot is across your yoga mat. Your front knee is bent. Your knee is directly over your ankle. So your calf, your lower leg is vertical. Not inclined, not behind. Just there. Reach the arms out and up. Breathe in. And looking one hand forward, one hand back, turning the body sideways. Look forward at your fingertips. Take the hand up and back. The back hand touches the leg for a little support. Graceful warrior. And back to warrior two, where the arms are parallel to the floor. One forward, one back. Let's go graceful warrior again. Reach it up. And back. One more time, reach it back. All right.
right, take the arms through almost like a swimming maneuver and take that back arm over the top and touch the floor by your foot. And then backstroke, reach the arms back. Graceful warrior. One more time. Touch the floor. Reach it back. And come back to warrior two. Switching around. Now, this leg is front, this leg is straight. Knee is over the ankle, over the body to the side, and gaze forward at your front hands. Back hand touches the leg, front hand reaches up. Graceful warrior. And back to warrior two. Reaching back and up. And back to warrior two. One more time back. All right, circle the arms and come twice over. Touch the floor and backstroke. And graceful. Forward and back. Awesome. Hold your warrior two. And turn straddle stand. Reach the arms up, 5-pointed star, kiss the ceiling. Come down to woman warrior. Bend the knees, drop the pelvis down. Bend the elbows and bend the wrists. Look up. Stick your tongue out. 5-pointed star. Kiss the ceiling and drop down to warrior, woman warrior. And up and down. Bringing the hands level to the floor, arms parallel to the floor, one graceful step back to mountain. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga today from our undisclosed location. Thank you so much, and I will see you again after Christmas. Have a lovely holiday. Namaste.